Good afternoon or good evening. Keith Heck, and I'm running for position 2 of the County Commissioners, position 2. I thank you very much for allowing me to come into your face this evening through the this afternoon when you happen to watch this through this means of video. I want to thank you for getting me safely through the primary, and that was an encouragement to successfully survive that one. But got through the primary, and so now in position 2, it's Tony Webb and myself running for the general in the general election. I trust also, by the kindness of you and many others, that I will have a successful outcome to the general election and to be received as the sitting commissioner in Josephine County. Some of the things that concern are not necessarily specific problems as they are general problems, because I can tell you the specific answers to this question or that question, but the problem is in the fulfilling of them and making them work. We have a multitude of challenges, and I prefer to refer to them really as opportunities, because they really are opportunities. They are opportunities for us as a people in the county to come together, to move together to a common goal, that we can achieve something that is worthwhile, something that's beneficial to us all, something that is able to be accomplished, that we can do, and we will make a heritage, not just for us, but for those that come after us, whether it's our children or grandchildren. So I don't like the idea of the problems. That's sort of a negative way of looking at it. I prefer to look at them really as opportunities that need to be solved. In my 16 years in Josephine County, I have specialized, I believe, in facing the challenges or facing the problems and coming up with solutions that have tangible, beneficial results to all kinds of folks. The last 16 years I've spent living and working in Josephine County. We came up from Oklahoma, my wife and I and our son and grandson. We came up from Oklahoma and to work with the church, and then in the kind mercies of God, it opened up a door to work at the Gospel Rescue Mission. I retired from the Gospel Rescue Mission on December 31st of 2010. Spent the 13 and a half years basically as the executive director, taking it from the 8th and E Street facility right over by Rowe Motors to seeing it develop into what you have now down on Foundry Street with the 2 beautiful buildings that house up to 60 women and children, and then also 78 men next door to that facility. So it was a tremendous resource, cost about $6 million, both buildings together, and that was all made possible by folks just like you, and it was a thrill to be involved in that. That demonstrates, to my way of thinking anyway, and I hope it does to yours, that I see the problems and I try to turn them into opportunities and solutions. And those solutions to the problems require the involvement of all kinds of folks, not just one person who's going to talk about a good solution or a good fight or talk about talking, but they're actually going to do something with what they have talked about. I've had the privilege in the last 13 and a half years, or 16 years of being in the county, 13 years of the mission, to be on a whole host of different boards, from the Siskiyou Community Health Center, seeing the new facility planned and supported in the planning of it, being on the Siskiyou Community Health Center board when the health center in Cave Junction was planned and opened. I've been on the Pathways to Care. I'm currently on the board of the United Community Action Network that oversees operations like RSVP, amongst others. My philosophy is that together we can accomplish a lot, and we need to be pulling in the same direction, not isolating ourselves and not spending a lot of time waxing eloquent on all of the problems and the difficulties, but working together to see a common goal being achieved, being able to move us from problem to solution. And I have every hope and expectation that you will allow me to play that role as the commissioner. When the ballots come, you look at it and you say, heck yes. And that's who I am, Keith Heck, running for position 2, Josephine County Commissioner. Thank you very much.